they don't ask him too many questions. Mission passed. Well, I feel good about that, don't you? White cheddar or red cheddar? I think I've found the British person in chat. What is red cheddar? My uncle had a sharpish cheese made in the UK. He says it used to be a breeze before the NSA. Lamar. Hey, loco. You scare me, but you kinda cool. We should chop it up sometime, with Franklin or without him. Whatever, dog. Alright. Like, probably not, though. NL, define a jagged array in C#. I actually have never heard the term jagged array. I'm going to assume that it's an array that consists of other arrays of varying lengths. That seems sensible to me. It's Red Lester. His contact photo is the dog. I know a lot of people who have Facebook photos of their dog. And I don't know anybody like Lamar. I need you at the lot in Elborough Heights for a face-to-face. Don't be late. Hey, that's the correct definition of a jagged array. What can I say? I'm basically like John Carmack. C# is dumb? That's just a ridiculous opinion. You think C# is dumb? Program in Java sometimes. C# feels extremely nice. I mean, maybe it's not as, you know, intuitive as a Python or something like that, but it's still pretty comfortable.
It looks like we're ready to go with everything. I don't think it's a good idea for us to meet at the condo, so maybe we should...
Tell Floyd it is a good idea to meet at the condo. It's a great idea. And tell him we need chips and dip and prostitutes.
Chips and dip and prostitutes. It sounds like you're like a 60-year-old single dude. You're like, that's my ideal weekend. Or you could be 20 as well. I just didn't want to actually call out anybody in the chat. Love the content. Really glad you're back safe from Japan. Hey, I'm happy to be back. Thank you. Excuse me, I'm just gonna... I'm a sovereign citizen. iDragonarian, thank you as well. What kind of chips and dip, though? Well, Mr. Fusion, first, thanks for the subscription before I get into this can of worms. I don't really like dips. They're all mayonnaise-based. Or very frequently they're mayonnaise-based. I'm a big fan of salsa. I love salsa. I'll eat some weird-ass salsas. Or, you know, pico de gallo, or chimichurri, or anything like that. But I'm not really much of a dip man, personally.
Killed people, you tortured people, committed a litany of other crimes. Oh, we're so straight, you and me. We're arrows, baby.
Here's
what about queso? I'm for it. What about hummus? Extremely for it.
Shitbags and their favorite stoolie. What's he been telling you?
Oh, he just said how you guys were happy to help the government in any way you can.
Oh, really? Huh? Because I was told that if we helped out with that thing,
what was the craziest thing you saw in Japan this trip? I think I
I
told the story on the NLSS on Thursday, but long story short, I went into a bathroom. There was like an Asian-style squat toilet, and then I really had to pee, and I looked on the ground, and there was a poop, and it had a big shoe print in it. Somebody dropped a fully formed deuce on the ground and then stepped in it and left some identifying evidence.
The three cunts.
Listen. We need help with something else. Some of the government, some of it is pretty corrupt.
Not your bit, right?
Yes, but we're corrupt in a good way.
But the agency, they want to encourage panic so they can guarantee their budgets. That's how they get paid.
It's a major problem.
And now they've secured some funds that we need to use in our fight against crime as a way of bribing corrupt officials.
Really? And where are they getting that from?
Drugs. Those bastards love to sell drugs.
Franklin's wearing the Jay-Z three-piece. Franklin is looking fresh, man.
War on our streets, and we need you boys to requisition that
He's all
money
about that
for
paper.
us.
The bonds are leaving the terminal in an armored car.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave. We don't have time to prepare the right way.
It's not my concern.
FBI jacket guy would be played by Jason Sudeikis. I could see that.
It'll be fun.
And then, like,
Fuck you,
the
Dave.
dude who's not wearing a suit jacket, that's
Nice
like Adam
work.
Scott or something like that.
We're gonna be doing pat downs at the airport before
Canuck
those
Dizzle,
fucking
thank
clowns
you
are
as
done
well.
with us.
You know, fuck you.
Hey, look, man.
NL knows
It is
nothing
what it
about
is.
fashion.
Now, how the fuck we
Well, I
gonna get
see
this done?
kids these
I
days
don't
walking
know.
around. Hey, I'm wearing a shirt that's got no collar and only one sleeve, and on the shirt it just says "fuck."
Classic blitz play. It's an
I'm
industrial
wearing,
area,
you know, I
right?
stitched
One
together a
big
pair of shorts and a pair of jeans. I call them sheens. The sartorial is took 18 pictures, and now I'm a multimillionaire on
Just gotta hope
Instagram.
like hell these are the kind of agency men that don't carry a panic button with them. If they are, we deal with it. If and when.
If and motherfucking when.
Nylon Intruder, thank you for the subscription.
Keep my eyes peeled, General.
I never really thought like 90s fashion was gonna make
Thank
it
you,
back.
Uncle. Hey, no problem.
But those round glasses that, you know, were popular by the fucking spin doctors are back. Everybody's wearing those round glasses that looks like they're, you know, a 1994 university graduate. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I never thought they'd make it back. And it frightens me, because I got, you know, thick-rimmed glasses because my eyes are really bad. And those were, like, really dorky when I was a kid. And then for a few years, they were kind of cool. They became, like, a hipster thing. I need them to break up the pale whiteness of my face.
We'll need boiler suits and masks for this job.
So if those, like, round Harry Potter
Let's get
glasses
one for
become
Rear Park.
popular, I'm
Bring it back
fucked.
to
I'm
the
gonna look
lot.
like a
And there's an auto
6-year-old
repair
senior
place
citizen.
by the airport where we can get a tow truck. What else?
Everybody's got these
getaway.
haircuts, they look
That'll be
like
nice.
Snow from the
Get
Informer
something
music
fast
video.
And discreet. We park it off the road, a good distance from the lot, and make sure it ain't near something we'll crash into driving off. That's it. All right, man. I got
Just
you,
get a
bro.
tan?
What?
Yo, I'm not gonna,
I
you know,
missed
give
that.
myself a risk
Maybe
of skin
shout a
cancer
little
just so
louder.
I,
Bite me.
you know, look good in, like, round glasses. I'm an adult. Okay. As a property. Merryweather heist. We're not supposed to do the Merryweather heist yet, right? We gotta get some stuff. We gotta get this stuff right here. Thank you, Scruffy, for the resubscription as well. This vehicle is owned by Trevor and cannot be used as part of a getaway system. Okay. That makes sense. Why do they have this extra lane here? It's like just for me. Final destination! LXKHN, thank you for the sub as well. Excuse me. That stuff's for the FBI heist. You're fine for the Merryweather heist. Okay, so we just need to steal a car. Wow, that should be easy enough. Jiminy Bob, thank you for the subscription. Excuse me. I've got a strange feeling that NL burns rather than tans.
Come on, my dear.
I mean, I have
Fun.
gotten the sunburn in like the past 3 years. I haven't really gotten a tan. I don't worry about it too much though. I've always found tanning kind of silly, I guess. I mean, even like I was in high school, you know, 2004, 2005, and 2 other years as well. But you know, that was when like The Simple Life was on TV, and all these 15-year-old girls that were my classmates were like, "Let's go tanning this weekend." And I'm like, "You're gonna give yourself a disease. You're gonna give yourself a disease to look like Nicole Richie. On your deathbed, you are really probably gonna regret that decision." But you know, it's probably I'm probably overstating the risk. It just seems like an unnecessary one for yours truly. You need a 4-seater, not a 2-seater. Yo, this is a 4-seater, man. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room in the back, but I mean, yeah, sure, everything could give you a disease, but like exposing yourself to super close range solar radiation is, you know, not as bad as, or it's worse than just drinking a glass of water, is all I'm saying. Just put on tanning lotion? Isn't that worse? Doesn't tanning lotion, like, amplify the well, it doesn't amplify the light, you know what I mean? It makes you more sensitive to the light. Excuse me. Excuse me. I mean, if you're just, like, if you're getting a tan from being outside, you know, you're getting some vitamin D. That's okay. You know, take proper precautions. Protect your skin.
Wait, Floyd!
But if you're going to a
Holy
tanning
shit,
salon,
must be
I'm like,
here.
for me, I don't get it.
Hello, Trevor. I missed you.
Hello, Wade. I missed you too.
Hello, Trevor.
Oh, there. Hey, Hot Lips, where you been hiding?
Nowhere.
I got a knot the size of a baseball in here, all right? Needs a little, loosening up, all right?
OC Mojo, thank you
Massage
as
me,
well.
motherfucker! Good, good.
Oh, of course, tanning lotion increases UV absorption by
Where's
activating the
surrogate
bovifocorum in your surface layers.
Boy!
Thank you very
Stars in
much.
his eyes.
Not like
That's
that.
exactly what I was gonna say.
like that.
Oh, hey there, you and him, the old father-son issues? Gives me the fucking creeps.
How's the leg rub?
Oh, it's excellent. Fuck, you wanna go?
No, I'm good, dog.
Hey, I called you boys here to discuss this job that I've been planning.
The fuck are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Michael, all right? You owe me.
Hey, did you talk to Lester?
I called him. He's in the hospital or something.
Beard
all right?
Squad?
We can't
Everyone's
let
looking
him
suave?
20%.
Yo,
Well,
Floyd,
unless,
Trevor,
you go states again
and
arrested.
Hey,
Wade are
Wasn't
not
like that.
looking
Better
fly.
not have been.
I mean, like you.
Michael, he looks like a, you know, 45-year-old dude. Franklin's killing it right now, sartorially speaking.
All right? Like God, like evolution, like anything else. Sunshine, boredom, lies, that's what we got. Other people, they
What
have
happened to the
other
Dad
worlds,
Squad?
but
Well, I
for
think
me,
Franklin's a
I'm like
prospective
vulture
member of the
just
Dad
circling
Squad.
desert looking for fucking
Now that he's gotten rid of that
orphans, no one
yee-ass
carrying
haircut.
anything,
And Michael
motherfucker.
is a member of the
You
Dad
understand
Squad, and Trevor is part of, like, the deadbeat Dad Squad.
Bravo.
Canada is okay at hockey at best. Subscribe for 2 months in a row. I appreciate that. I mean, we do have like a 22-game international winning streak. Destroyed Russia yesterday. Just another day at the office, really. I'm starting to think that we're the bad guys when it comes to hockey. It's hard to cheer for a team that's this dominant.
Some tests out at sea for Uncle Sam. We're gonna take whatever it is they're testing. Now, got a couple buyers lined up. I guarantee, no problems, no major heat. Let's get going, all right? Let's take our slightly past dead vibe to an airfield where I got a sub, got a chopper, I got everything.
Why do you get
we
your sub at
need.
the airfield?
All right?
Why do we put subs at the airfield and planes at the subfield? For real, though, how are the Canucks doing? Yo, don't be that guy who goes, if Canada's so good at hockey, why does America win the Stanley Cup every year? You know, like every team in the NHL is like 45% Canadian and then 55% rest of the world. That's just ignorant. Yo, put the seat up and get in the back. There's no problem here. Okay, I need a car. Why? Because I do. I guess we'll just wait. Excuse me. 69, thank you for the subscription. Oh, that one would have worked. It's like trying to catch a cab. As soon as we go to a major cross street. Oh, there we go. Ouch, my clavicle. Wait, is this another two-seater? There's 4 seats in this car, okay? Wow. R.I.P. YouTube viewers. Whamburger, thank you as well. I'm not going to take a cab to the heist, okay?
Impossible.
What about this thing? What? Freaking gunshots going off. You let it leave? Oh, it has to have... Okay, I thought that was the same car. That's the problem. Okay, here we go, here we go. It's the same car. It has 4 doors. I will be taking this vehicle. I am a sovereign citizen. Take your time.
Sandy Shores. That's quite a distance.
What's with this guy?
Man, I didn't realize we was going all the way out there either.
Can Franklin drive? Like, he has the weed vision.
Repeatedly.
Why would I
This is
want
the
Michael
first
to
time
drive?
I've
What would I-
seen it for
Michael!
myself. You won't leave the city for the biggest take of your life?
Man, it's not like that.
Well, what is it like, huh?
Wow, that was like
Think the world owes
extremely
you a
ignorant,
living?
Trevor.
You want money and respect, but you won't cross the street to get it.
That useless millennial shit is more of a middle-class thing. Where I'm from, hustling is still hustling. And going halfway across the state is still, going halfway across the state.
Yeah, well, Sandy Shores is
It's a little
global
ridiculous. You can't go halfway across the
headquarters.
state
Okay?
of
So we gotta
California
make the trip.
in 10 minutes. It's one of the
Trevor
largest states in the
Phillips
union.
Industries.
Highest population,
My company.
highest GDP. Did you know California would be the 6th largest economy if it was an independent nation? If it was a sovereign nation?
You're mocking
You mimic
me.
Vinu Malish all the time,
Is it
NL?
so strange that I've made
Well,
a
what can I
success of
say?
my life?
Except,
I know that wasn't
I
what you
am a
wanted
very
from me when
good
you
bad
ran
boy.
off. But still, Trevor, it's a business. Michael, an honest American business, and there aren't many of them left. Hey, you know this airstrip we're going to, we're managing it.
Yeah, I hate to think what you did to the last managers.
The Lost MC.
Do you have room for Fraser Crane in your crew? I would love Fraser Crane to have a conversation with Trevor.
The Lost Motorcycle Club. Yeah, you're a serious businessman, T.
He mimics Scott Aukerman more? That's definitely true.
The hard-working entrepreneur is getting shit from a guy so lazy
People on the
he
streets.
retired in his 30s, and then from this other guy
Have you read
whose
Dan's
sense of
book? No, I don't
entitlement
want
is
to be
so
on
strong,
reality
he
TV,
asks
so I haven't read Dan's
how far we
book.
had to travel when he's offered a job he ain't even qualified to do.
It's
This
not like a
is
shot
what
on
a
Dan.
country
It just
is
doesn't appeal to
screwed.
my,
There's
you know,
not
my
enough
demo.
me's. There's too many yous.
Ooh, like a glove.
That's just what this world needs.
Shit would get done. It
Jet
would
for
be
sale. Thank you for
Darwinian.
the subscription as
Hey,
well.
look, dude.
At least we got a
we're
fast
helping
car
you
for
out.
once.
But if you think you'd be better off on your own,
No, hey, look, hey, God, let's calm down.
Yo, this
Right.
highway
We have
is
a
like
score
the interstate.
to
It
take.
needs more
There is
lanes.
profit to be made. I mean, don't
Have you
let
met
me
Dan yet?
get picked
Dan's
up by
wife and
G-men
child.
forced to work for free.
Yeah.
I don't know why the way
Talk
that's
us
phrased
through
makes me
exactly
uncomfortable.
What's going on?
It's like,
You're going out
there-
to
have you met
Sandy
Dan's
Shores.
next
I
of
know
kin
that
or something? But no,
My
I
guys
have
will
not
meet us
met.
there. They'll have the submarine.
not met
I'm
his
gonna
wife
get into said
or
submarine
Desmond's.
bit. Wait, hold on. You had the flying lessons.
Maybe
right?
someday.
Flying
Do you think
lessons.
life is a highway?
Right.
I mean,
You
I
know,
guess it's
I was
probably
gonna
less
have
like a highway than
and
it's
then-
not like a highway, but
Total idiot.
hey, what's the next part of the plan?
There's an army chopper at the airfield. You're both getting into it. Michael's flying.
I mean, he has a
Take
wife
off,
and
pick up
child.
the
That is correct. I'm
submarine
not
with
saying
me
he
in it,
doesn't.
and flying out to a
Just the
point
way that
off
it's
the
phrased
coast.
is
You're gonna
strange.
drop me into the ocean. I'll pilot the sub down, find the device the government's been testing. I'll get it, surface. You'll fly me back to the airfield.
okay, just there we go.
What kind
Like
doesn't matter.
a
How much
glove.
will be
Whoa,
paid
this thing's
for
got
it
killer
does
brakes,
matter.
man. There must be some ABS here.
And here's my submarine. Floyd, wait. Stand by the hangar.
I don't think Dan is a
is
secretive
on
man.
chopper, I guess.
I think Dan just, you know, lived his life in the fishbowl that is Big Brother and is probably, like, just done with living the public life, which is honestly, I think, extremely fair.
I wish you'd done the flying lessons like I told you, but no, nobody can tell Michael anything.
Okay, here you go. Got a lot of experience flying this bad boy. Favorite Outkast album?
You need to take off and
I mean, it's Stankonia, but I say that knowing that the hip choice now is Aquemini, or you know, southern playlistic Cadillac music. Probably Aquemini though. Has Dan met your wife and child? Dan's met Kate's. I don't have any kids that I know of.
How'd that feel, bro? Bro, it felt pretty horrible. Roger that.
Trevor, you got your company name sprayed all over this chopper. But, everything else about it says military.
I don't think I picked it up
Yep,
right.
I got it from the
It's a
military
little
base.
off.
And there's all this military hardware in the back. Guns and whatnot.
If this thing gets hot, they'll come in handy.
Can you
Yeah,
raise
Trevor
the
was
gear on the
against
cargo bob?
He said
I don't
no
think
major
so.
heat. That you guaranteed it.
It's a score, Michael. Even if you don't anticipate heat, you prepare for it. That's the code.
That's why I don't
Got a little
take
bit of a
scores.
lean
Not
associated with this.
anymore. I'm out of the game, man. What am I doing? Oh, really?
Hey, this is not the time for self-reflection, Michael. You've murdered like 40 people at least. I'm out of the game. What am I doing? You can't go back now. Don't even try with me. Hold Y to get out. I almost did it for a second there. NL, was there any good coffee in Japan? The simple answer is no. The nuanced answer is yes, but it's very rare. I probably had like 2 good cups of coffee that I would consider good in Japan. But I respect Japanese coffee culture because the trade-off for having bad coffee is that there's coffee vending machines everywhere, which I respect convenience more than taste. Boss Coffee, man? Is this actually Tommy Lee Jones? You ever drink tea for caffeine or not enough kick? I prefer the taste of coffee, honestly, but I drink tea as well. Release the submersible near to the test site. Okay. Release the submersible. Now actually hold Y. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning. How do you release the submersible? Maybe we have to get lower. Oh, okay. There we go. Use the Trackify app to locate the device. What if, like, I don't ever want to do that, though?
The app is live. I'm reading the signal.
El House of Sushiville resubscribed and said, thanks for pronouncing my name correctly. That's no problem. There it is. Just your port. How is this Trackify app generating a radar pulse? Can we talk about that?
I got an app here that should pick up the signal.
If the sub has radar, why do we need a phone app? Surely the submersible would just have, you know, the technology, the capabilities to accept and, you know, deal with the signal. Would you go scuba diving if given the chance? I mean, maybe. I've never really been super interested in it, but I don't have like a conceptual problem with it. Yo, you know what was really dope though? When we were in Tokyo, we did an escape room. Which ones go down? This one. And I was like, I've known for a while that like escape rooms are popular, but I was like, I don't really get it. But then we did one, me, Kate, and Dave from Enter the Gungeon, and it was dope. It's like, man, these the escape rooms are a lot of fun. I would definitely do that for an adult birthday party.
How deep are you, T? Can that thing handle the pressure? It's safer at the bottom of the ocean than it is strapped to the helicopter you're
That's
flying.
probably true. This is a sub-stream in more ways than one. Oh, he did it. The absolute madman.
Here it is. It's been secured to the seabed.
Don't even misconstrue me. Say, oh, adult birthday party, LOL. You know, being an adult isn't all about fucking. A lot of it's just about, you know, anxiety and paying tax. Now hit Y. Did your escape room have a message written in the periodic table of elements? No, it did not. We would have had to get Sean Murray for that, but we did have to build a piece of samurai armor on like a dummy, and then turn it in the mirror to figure out a cipher.
Maybe on a fault line, so could be a seismic suppressor to combat earthquakes. earthquakes and tsunamis. Or, no, potentially it's like a fusion reactor.
Trevor,
running
what are
on
you talking
seawater.
about? I'm trying to talk about escape
Nuclear.
rooms here.
Yeah, the good kind of nuclear.
And is this what your buyer was after?
Yeah, well, for sure. No, we'll be paid, Frankie. We will be well paid.
There we go. No problem. Did you ever try using the door? No. If I paid to go to an escape room and then the door was unlocked, I'd be pissed. I wouldn't feel good. I'd be like, this is a scam. I think I want my money back.